Okay, so we built the URL that we need to update our query. So basically, we're just going to take the connection that we already had set up, this connection thing. We've already set this up nicely. We're taking that and we're just substituting in a different URL there. So that's what we're doing here. We're changing the connection, that's the URL, to here. We're going to also clear out anything that's in the sheet right now so we don't get old data. Then we refresh our table. This will actually go to the web and get the new data. If something went wrong, it's invalid URL, we should be hopping into this little chunk of code to warn us that, hey, our URL was invalid, something went wrong. There we go. So we've refreshed the data from the web. Now we actually need to process it. So now all this USGS temp sheet is all set. We're not going to change it again in this case. So we get the gauge number first for our first block of code, which is this one. It's in the cell of the column 2, which is B, second letter of the alphabet, and what we're calling the scroll range is from E1 all the way down. So it's basically giving us a range that we're going to be cycling through to tell when the last value is. So yeah, so here we go. We're getting the last time of the data. So our scroll range row, which should be something like 29, and column C, then we're basically this .end XL down is the same thing that happens if I was in Excel right here and I was holding Control and pressed down. It gets me to the very bottom of the data. So it's saying, okay, this cell here that I have now, that is the last time of this data chunk. Then we look and we check to see if we've got flow or stage. Flow has the USGS code of 60, stage is 65. So we're going to look at these values here to see if we have a 60 or a 65 to tell if we've got flow or stage. Okay, we'll call it for there.